Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, Frugal, where I focus all about living a better life and not focusing on living a bigger lifestyle. Today I want to talk about things that we have given up in order for our family of four to pay off debt. Here we go. Since we started our debt-free journey back in January of 2018, we have completely given up vacations. It's kind of obvious, give up vacations. Man, we really want to go back to Mexico. I would love to go back to Hawaii. We went on a lot of vacations that we couldn't afford before we started paying off our debt and before we started having kids. And some of that is probably still reflective in our credit card debt. There's probably still debt there from Hawaii, from going to Mexico twice, from doing a bunch of fun things, Vegas. Vacations are definitely something that we are going to make a priority once we are debt-free. As a matter of fact, our big debt-free vacation plan on our vision board, if I ever make a vision board, but on a vision board someday, will be my husband has never been to Disneyland, and of course he's like the biggest Star Wars fan like ever. We definitely want to go to Disneyland, go to Galaxy's Edge. That is probably going to be our first big splurge once we are debt-free, and it will all be paid for in cash. I like the idea of actually saving up for a vacation first. And you know what? I bet I'm going to have a lot more fun on that vacation versus stressing out about how we're going to pay for it. The second thing we gave up on our debt-free journey was restaurants and eating out, mostly. We still budget out every Friday for a McDonald's night because it's kind of become tradition when Phil comes home on Fridays, he gives our son a Happy Meal. And so that's something that we budget out for in our food budget of $500 a month. I used to go and stop at Starbucks like all the time. Like all the time, and put it on a credit card. And so I don't do that anymore. I've given up any kind of drive-through coffee unless I have a gift card, which is why now my favorite thing in the world to get for my birthday is gift cards, because I feel like I'm splurging, but I'm not splurging, if that makes sense. So I definitely gave up that $5 a day coffee habit, and there's days it sucks. There's days I still pass by mainly Starbucks and go, oh, a latte sounds so good right now, but you can make coffee at home, Ange. You can make coffee at home. We used to just order pizza and go to just any restaurant. I mean, before kids, before Phil and I budgeted, when we just had two incomes, no kids, and also we were just being idiots with our money, it was like we would go out to eat probably 5 times a week. I'm not even kidding. And now that we have kids and we're on this debt-free journey path, we eat in 6 days a week. A lot of dishes to be done. And I'm not gonna lie, once we're debt-free, I'm probably going to create a eating out category or a restaurant category in our budget, because I miss that sometimes. And sometimes it's just nice to have someone make you food and to not have to clean up afterwards. And actually, when you're at a restaurant, you can eat it hot. It is nice to go to a restaurant. But it's definitely a splurge. Before, we used to just go out all the time and not even think about it. And now it is absolutely a splurge thing. So we've given that up mostly. Third, cable. We can't cut out our internet. We do need high-speed internet for the nature of my husband's work. He's an IT guy. He works a lot from home. We need internet. We need good internet. But cable TV was something that we cut immediately once we started paying off debt. We were like, this is ridiculous to pay almost a couple $100 for 150 channels that we watch like 2 of them. So we do have Disney Plus. We just cut out Netflix. We do have Hulu Live now. They just jumped it up to $54 a month. So you guys might be going, wait, you just said you don't do cable. Well, we just have Hulu Live just for football season, and that's almost over. So we are definitely cutting that. We just really started looking at all of our streaming services and thinking, do we really need this? We pretty much just watch Disney Plus, YouTube, and we were watching football, but that's gonna be done soon. That's kind of it. And Mama's got too much stuff to do right now to be watching too much TV anyway, so it's a good thing. Cable, you don't really need cable that much. Maybe someday when Phil and I are like 88 and we can't move or do anything else, then we'll pay up the butt for cable. But as of now, even when we are debt free, I don't think that we will consider getting cable again. Why? Why? If you enjoy it, great. We just found that it's just nice to have that extra money in the budget. So, especially when you're paying off debt. This might be a surprise to you guys, but Mama doesn't get manicures anymore. Number 4 would be haircuts, any sort of like beauty treatments, facials, pedicures, anything like that. Slashed, done. Phil cuts his own hair. He does a phenomenal job. He cuts our son's hair, does a phenomenal job. I cut our son's hair too sometimes, but I think Phil took it over when he was like, yeah, no, I'll do it. So the cost of their haircuts are $0.00 each month, which has been great. I just think it's ridiculous to spend $20, $25, especially when you're in debt, to go get your kids haircuts. I mean, someday when he's more particular, he's 3 right now. Like, so someday when he's more particular about how he gets his hair done, we'll probably go to like a stylist if you want. That's fine. But right now, next couple years, mommy and daddy paying off debt, he can have haircuts from daddy and mommy on occasion. So, but yeah, Phil does a great job with his hair. He has one of those like razors and, you know, like the $40 ones. And that's been like the best investment. Because you think about it, you're like, if you get a haircut every 4 to 6 weeks or 6 to 8 weeks, 25, $30 each time with the tip, it adds up. I go to the beauty school like twice a year, if that, maybe just once a year. I have super straight hair. And I just get a haircut for $10, tip $5, and there's $15 right there. It's just something that I do. I don't care what my hair looks like right now. We're paying off debt. As you guys can see, I just think it's really important to only put money into categories that are important to you. And to us, haircuts, you know, pedicures, manicures, waxings, sorry, Phil, spa treatments are just not that important to me right now while we're paying off debt. Someday down the road, I might change my mind. I might find this amazing hairstylist that I cannot live without. I might go, oh my gosh, this is great to get a pedicure every so often, or this is such a treat to get, but we're trying to pay off all of our debt right now. And I just do not see, I just can't justify that cost. So that's the 4th thing that we've kind of given up, is any sort of like beauty category or haircuts or anything like that we do ourselves or go through the beauty school. And the 5th thing in paying off debt is we have given up all of our trigger stores. And by trigger stores, I mean places that we cannot control ourselves in. Places that we would always walk in with a plan and then walk out with $300 worth of crap and stuff that we weren't planning on buying. Those impulse stores. I love TJ Maxx. I love Ross. I love Target. I love all those stores that are just cute and home decor-y, and they just have the cutest like accessories, like purses and boots, and oh my gosh, those used to be my favorite thing. That used to be one of my favorite things to do, would just be like take an afternoon. Of course, this is all like pre-kids and also us getting into debt a ton. But I used to love that. Like, I used to love getting off work and just being like, okay, well, now I'm going to go pick up something to eat. And then I'm going to go shopping for a few hours. Oh man, God, those were the days. It's like, I'm getting excited thinking about it right now. And also, I totally look up haul videos. And I may or may not search for Target haul videos every once in a while on YouTube. Just so I can get that. You know what I mean? Like, I just used to love buying new stuff all the time because it would give me that instant gratification, that instant rush of just happiness, and putting it on a credit card. And then I get the credit card statement and go, oh my gosh, why did I spend $250 at Target? Man. We used to be members of Costco. Costco was actually used to be Phil's like trigger store, where it was like we would go down every aisle and just come out with $400 worth of stuff, like some tech gadgets and cases of beer and snacks. And then we would get home and go, we have nothing to make for dinner. Like, we just have snacky stuff. And then we order pizza. We just spent several $100s at Costco just to order $40 worth of pizza when we got home because we didn't have anything to really eat. Like, what is going? Then I'm going, okay, well, duh, that's how we got into so much debt. That's crazy. So we used to be members of Costco. We're not anymore. I don't go to Target. I don't go to TJ Maxx. I don't go to Ross. I don't go to any of those stores anymore just because I can't control myself in there and I know it. So I avoid them at all costs. Goes. Now someday, again, when we're debt free, maybe I will have a Target category in my budget and I'm like, okay, I can spend $50 at Target if I want to. We're probably not going to renew our Costco membership until we're debt free. And we're probably not going to go to any of those stores I already mentioned until I am debt free. So for now, I am just going to YouTube Target hauls or TJ Maxx hauls and watch other people spend their money there. So I get that instant gratification and that instant rush of just happiness for them. And it's not something that I purchased. So there you have it. So there's a little trick for you if you feel like you want to go to Target. Just search Target hauls on YouTube and there you go. Okay, those are just 5 things. I mean, we've given up a lot more stuff, but those are just 5 of the main things that we've given up while we're trying to pay off debt. Maybe that might help you. It sure has helped us pay off almost $45,000 worth of debt in 2 years on a 1-income family, making less than $100,000. So that's got to count for something, right? Right? I do want to end this though on a super positive note that even though I'm saying like we've given up so much stuff, we've actually gained so much more. I sleep better at night knowing where our money is going. I don't have anxiety about getting bills anymore or paying them. I love making payments to our debt. I love making payments to our bills now. It really is fantastic and it really does give you a sense of freedom with that. So I've just gained a lot of respect for the dollar. In all honesty, I've gained a lot of respect for money. Phil and I's relationship with our marriage and our finances is so much better than it used to be. We really don't fight about money anymore. Like if he wants something and it's expensive, we have to save up for it. Being on the debt-free journey is a lot of sacrifice, but with that sacrifice, you're finding a new way to live, and it actually doesn't really feel like a sacrifice if you start living that way for a while, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? It's just more like you just find another way to live your life, and it's so much more freeing, and it's not as stressful, and it's so nice seeing our debt numbers go down. And someday when our debt goes down, then we'll get to see our savings go up, 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 up. And that feels great too. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you like it and want to follow along on our journey to becoming debt free, please hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell so you don't miss my weekly uploads. And I hope to see you next time. Bye.